Look, most of you guys don't know this, but I actually graduated from biomedical science. Now, obviously, I didn't graduate from Birmingham. I'm not going to expose exactly where I graduated from. But this is biomedical science. Like, I should show you that I actually know a couple of things here and there about science, right? But the only reason why I'm telling you this stuff right now is because I want to talk to you about this thing called epigenetics. Now, listen, listen, listen. If you're not a science person, don't worry, bro. I'll explain it to you in such an easy way. Because back in the day, when I used to like help people learn the science stuff, I used to say it in such an easy way to the point they would just be like, "Dang, bro, the professor explained it in such hard terms. Here you are just telling it to me like the most easiest thing." So let me tell you. Now, epigenetics, okay? All that it means, bro, is that all that it means is that if you get a disease, it's because of the way you're living. And that's the only reason. So like basically it tells you how it's the study of how your behaviors and your environment can cause change in how your genes work. So listen, listen. Your genes, right? You have like almost every single gene in history. But think of it like you have like an entire library of like books, right? But you're not gonna read all the books. You're only gonna take out a couple of books and read them. That's how your genes work. So there's like a bunch of genes, but only like a couple of those genes get activated. Now, why is that important to you? First of all, your environment is the thing that's activating your genes. Bro, your environment is the thing that's activating your genes. Also, like the opposite is true. Your environment is the thing that's also silencing some of your genes. So if right now you have a gene that like results in like a disease, it's because of your environment. Or if you have like a gene that results in like you become like muscular and stuff, it's because of your environment. All that it means is that, for example, your outside environment and your inner environment. So if right now you're sitting in a place where it's like the radio like the EMF is super high, like let's just say for example you're living in, was it Chernobyl? What is that place called? Like this right here, right? Chernobyl. Let's just say you're living here. Don't you think like your body, your genes, everything is going to be destroyed? Like you won't stay alive. You'll get all kinds of cancer. And this is the thing. This is what epigenetics is. But also it's not just like your outside environment. It's like the outside and the inner. That's why I'm saying if you control the inner, the outer is also going to change. Bro, that's one of the greatest secrets in this whole world. If you control the inner, the outer will also change. Change based on the way you control or you change the inner. Bro, I'm telling you, this right here is like one of the most beautiful things ever. And what's so beautiful too is that science itself, it actually explained it. It actually explains this. Now listen, Joe Dispenza talked a lot about this. He basically said it's like your environment, what it does is that you have the outer environment, but what it does is that it creates emotions and thoughts within you. Thoughts and emotions within you. So if you are able to control your thoughts and your emotions greater than your environment, basically you'll be able to like change your genes like independent from your environment. So for example, if you're living your life and all of a sudden like someone that you love just died, what you'll notice is that you'll start having more feelings of like depression, sadness, all these emotions, right? But what's gonna happen is that this is now your environment. Your environment now is that of depression, is that of sadness. So what's gonna happen is that your body now is gonna start changing. And bro, like you know this and I know this, right? If something bad happens to someone, like their whole body is gonna start changing, and it's because of epigenetics. Because once again, genes is like the root cause for everything. Because genes create proteins, and these proteins, depending on the structure, the function changes. This protein also is your body. So if you change the genes, you change everything. That's what I'm saying, bro. You control your thoughts, you control your emotions, you control your life, you control your body, you control everything. So when I'm telling people, it's like, bro, you know, like you're able to control your life. People come and tell me, they're like, hey man, you're doing shirk because Allah's the only one that can control your life. True, but Allah's given you this beautiful gift where you are able to be the one that controls everything. That's why, bro, like Allah said that He sat down, He basically created the human as a Khalifa on the earth. Bro, as a Khalifa on the earth. Like we're the ones that are supposed to be taking care of this earth. So if you're the one that's supposed to take care of the earth, then you're the one that's in control of this whole thing. So if you're in control of this whole thing, that means you're also in control of this thing. The body is part of the earth. Because we're the soul, bro. We're the soul. We're not the body. So the body is part of the earth that you're being Khalifa on. Like this should empower you so much. And don't come and tell me it's like, no, but bro, only through dua you can change your life. Okay, true, but what am I saying that's wrong? Stop believing in things that limit you. You're not limited, bro. You're not a limited being. You're unlimited, bro. You're actually unlimited. You're the soul. And so knowing this, knowing that your environment can change your genes, silence and activate certain genes, and so as a result, you can change your body, you can change your life, you can change everything. What does that mean? All that it means is that now if you're able to spawn different thoughts or control the emotions that you're having, you'll have control over what's happening on the outside. Now, how do you do that? Well, one way to do that is through meditation, which is basically meditation. So I usually teach this meditation. It's called muraqabah. Now, this meditation, yeah, some people say it's like a Sufi meditation and all that stuff. But listen, when Muhammad SAW was basically inside the cave, Ghar Hira, so he was inside the cave, like, what do you think he was doing, bro? What do you think Muhammad SAW was doing inside the cave? He didn't have the prayer. He didn't have, like, dhikr or any of that stuff. He would just be in the cave and just watch, just meditate, watch his thoughts, watch everything. Because what else are you going to do? There's nothing else to do. All you're going to do is just watch everything that's going in here. And so muraqabah is coming from the name of Allah, which is Al-Raqib. By the way, every single name has a secret. So if you look at the name Al-Ghani, if you're able to do such things that help you exhibit the name Al-Ghani, you'll become Ghani, just so you know, which I'll make a different video about. So the name Ar-Raqib is a powerful name. All these names are powerful, bro. So the name Ar-Raqib, if you're able to do such things that help you exhibit the name Ar-Raqib, you'll get different secrets from this name. So this meditation, basically, it's from the name Ar-Raqib. All that it means is to observe. Ar-Raqib means the all-observing. So this means to observe. Just the act of observation is so powerful. Habibi, the act of observation is so powerful. If you're able to sit down, let's just say right now you're living in the emotion of stress, right? By the way, you're never supposed to be living in the emotion of stress through like a long period of time. Because this emotion of stress, it's helpful, yeah. Like if you're getting chased by a tiger, you'll have the emotion of stress, right? But then once the tiger stops chasing you, the emotion is gone. What's happening nowadays is that you go to work and someone pisses you off, and now you're living from the emotion of stress, not like for a small period of time, but like throughout your whole life, because that same person is still there. So this emotion, now you're addicted to it. So what you do is that throughout the day, if you're becoming aware of the things that are unconscious that are happening in your mind, you'll basically almost like shine light upon these things. What's going to happen is that just the fact that you're observing it, just the fact that you're shining the light of awareness onto it, is going to start changing without you doing anything. Listen, this is one of the greatest things that you can do. Just the fact that you're observing things that are happening within you is so powerful. You don't need to do anything else. This life, bro, this life is not complicated. It's so freaking easy. If you just look at the things that are happening here, that's all you have to do. This is why this meditation right here is so powerful. To observe. That's all it means, to observe. Don't be coming here and telling me it's like, no, but bro, this thing is shaitani. It's satanic. It's from the devil. Because when you meditate, you'll start to get like the devil coming to you and all that stuff. That's all false, bro. It's all false. All you're doing is just sitting down. You're just sitting down and you're observing the things that are happening here and here. That's all you're doing. So as a result, what's happening? As a result, bro, what's happening? We go back here. Epigenetics. You're changing the genes. When you change the genes, you change the proteins and you change your body. Tell me how that's not powerful. Because once again, your body, the emotions, is the environment. This is the environment. If you're constantly living through stress, you're destroying your body. If you're constantly living through gratitude and joy and peace, you're healing the body. Because now the body has energy to do other things too. But then when you're constantly living through stress, all the energy within the body is going towards this emotion of stress. And that's not good, bro. And this is why right here, Allah's talking about, this is basically an ayah in the Quran. Allah will not change the condition of a people until they change what is in themselves. This is the biggest proof right here, bro. And you know what? Like, just try it, bro. Don't even believe me. Trust me. Don't even believe me. If you're a Muslim, if you're a Christian, if you're a Jew, don't even believe me, bro. Just go and do it. Go sit down. Trust me. Just do this, bro. Go sit down and just be aware of what's happening here. Just be aware of it. Don't do anything else. Be aware of it. And like, think of everything, like your thoughts and your emotions. Think of it like waves in the ocean, right? If you look at waves in the ocean, you're not just going to get mad at the wave of the ocean, right? You're not just going to go and judge these waves in the ocean. You're not just going to try to like resist these waves in the ocean. all they do is that they come and go. What you'll notice is that when you just observe and you let go and you don't do anything else, that's how it's going to be. It's going to come and go. It's always going to happen like that. Come and go to the point that you are going to be so surprised. You're just going to be like, you're actually going to be now excited. You're going to be like, dang, so what is the next thought going to be? What's the next thought going to be? And then you'll have this realization where it's like, wait a minute, bro. If right now I'm observing these thoughts that are coming and going, they keep coming and going. So then who's the one that's observing these thoughts that are coming and going? Who is that one that's observing them? And so once you start having this realization, that's going to be like the most powerful thing that you'll ever experience. Like this observation in of itself, it's like it's beyond words. There's no words to describe it. Like I can't even say certain things to help you understand that. I literally can't. If you just do it, if you just do it, it's going to be so transformational for you. And then what you'll notice right here is that what you'll notice once you do the muraqabah thing, changing the outer is going to be so easy because now it's like all I have to do is just change the inner and the outer is going to reflect. Because remember, it's like there are no accidents in this whole universe. Like the smallest thing reflects the biggest thing. That's why they say it's like the microcosm is the macrocosm. Everything is the same. Everything is the same. So everything is created in pairs just because Allah said that in the Quran, by the way, and we created you in pairs. It's not just about like husband and wife. It's for everything. Hot, cold, what? Sun, moon, earth, sky, positive, negative, north, south, all these things. Allah created everything in pairs just to show you that He is the only one. Allah is the only one. That's why everything is in pairs. So when you go back to the one, when you go back to the only one, it's almost like you'll become once again the Khalifa, the one that's in control of everything that's in here.